What's up, guys? It's Coach Shay back again for another triangle installment video. This is actually the fourth and final triangle video there is. Okay, definitely the most complicated of the bunch. All right, so there's a lot to go through. And before I do that, I did have another question about, hey, Coach, you keep saying options and automatics and autos. What's the difference? Like, why do you keep switching? What's the point? And the quick answer to this is because when it was run originally by the Chicago Bulls, they would make these plays without any kind of calls. They just make these reads and make these movements based on what they did in the training and the coaching, and they just understand, okay, if I pass this way, then it's going to be a 4. If I pass that way, it's going to be an auto 1. And so for them, it became automatic. All right. Now, it'd be awesome if we get to that stage where we don't even have to call them out, let's say, as individual plays. But for now, it's very, very useful to us still to be able to put a number to it and say, okay, this is play 1, auto 1, what have you. Okay. So that was just something to clear up. All right. And so auto 4 is characterized by a pass from the wing to the corner. Strong wing, strong corner. All right. So I'm going to play it through one time. Now, just a word of warning, this one has had to be sped up. All right, so this play goes by really quickly. It's one of those cases where technology and I didn't agree. I played it through, I made it together so that the play was fine, it went at a normal pace. And then when I played it again at a normal pace, the screens and whatnot didn't work at the same time. All right, so it goes by really fast, but I'll play it through multiple times so we understand it. Even again, oh, okay, no, it did work this time. Never mind. Never mind. All right, there you go. That is Auto 4. And so, like I said, it is one of the most difficult plays because there are multiple things happening at the same time and that need to happen in sync with each other. Right, so multiple things that need to happen in sync with each other. So let's go through it. The first thing that you have is your formation of your strong side triangle. And as you can see already, between the 1, 3, and 5, as soon as that triangle is made, excuse me, the 3 will make a baseline cut with the use of a screen from the 5. Right, so the 5 is then gone slid down the post, right, slid down into the low post, and they will set an off-ball screen for the 3 to use and to go around down the baseline. Now, before any of that's even happened, you have your weak side wing and your weak side slot both meeting at the weak side elbow. All right, so that's one of the first parts. Now, after that is gone, okay, we link to the second phase, if you like, of the play, in which the 5, who originally set the screen for the 3 off ball, now goes and sets an on ball screen for the 1 in the corner. All right, so that is their second action. Meanwhile, the 4, who was originally at the elbow, the weak side elbow, is also going to set an off ball screen, a flare screen, if you like, for the 3, who originally came down from another off ball screen by the 5. And the 2, who was also at the weak side elbow, has placed out to the top of the key. So the 1 you'll see uses the screen by the 5, makes the pass to the 2, is an instant pass to the 3, who is now on the opposite side of the corner, and they have the open option, the open shot. All right, so that's the main option, if you like. I'll play it through one more time so you can see how it goes, how it develops. There's a lot of movement, a lot of screens, and again, a lot of timing that needs to happen. And that leads to the option there. So, some things to point out. Well, the 2 and 4, their action seems quite benign, quite useless, if you like what are they doing there? The idea is the 2 and 4 are one jostling for position, all right? So, by coming into the same space, this is automatically going to confuse their defenders by what are these guys doing here? What is really going on here? And from this motion, when one of those players then goes to set a screen, so in this case, then goes to set a screen for the off-ball player who we want to take the shot, so that's the 3. The other player will screen for them. So what does that mean? I mean, if you want the 4 to set the screen as they do, then the 2, in this case, would screen for them, right? So the screen is coming right now from the 2 to the 4, and then it'll be the 4 to the 3. So 2 screens 4, 4 screens 3. All right, so that's one other layer to this play that needs to happen in really good timing. Okay, then so that's off ball. Then again we have the on ball part of this play. So again you have your 5 who sets the off ball screen for the 3, and then your 5 will go and set an on ball screen for the 1. Now of course the 1 needs to be really careful, being in the corner with the ball. It could have an opportunity for extra pressure by an aggressive defender, or maybe even a double team if they feel that way. All right, so the 1 needs to be careful. But assuming they are able to do that, they take the screen from the 5 and curl for the option. Now, the main option we've already talked about, so that's the 1 pass to the 2, who then passes to the 3. But in this situation, if the 5 sets a successful screen and the 1 has a wide open lane, or it's the 1 versus the 5, then you have an option for a pick and roll. Right? So you can have your 1 and 5 perform a pick and roll. You could have your 1 aggressively attack the basket. Or in most cases, this would be an excellent idea. If the 1 then takes a mid-range jump shot, you already have rebounders. Right? You already have the opportunity for offensive rebounders with the 4 and 3 being in the area. So the 1 could easily come off the screen, attack to the short corner, and take a wide open jump shot there. But if that's not there, if they follow the main option and they get the pass to the 2, then the 2 has options themselves. Okay, so they could easily fake the pass to the corner 3. So in the corner to the player 3, and they could attack the basket themselves, or they could pull up at the elbow, or they could pull up at the free throw line, or again they could be attacking the basket. And if 4's defender decides to cheat, decides to come and help the 2, right, then it could be an easy pass from the 2 to the 4 to the basket for a layup. Okay, so that's another option that then comes from it. And then, of course, finally, you do have the swing pass to the corner where we hopefully have a nice wide open jump shot. So as I said, this is the most complicated automatic play for this triangle offense, right? That's number 4. A lot of things need to happen simultaneously, need to happen in sync with each other. But it is a really, really good play which has a lot of opportunities in it. Okay, guys, so that is all the automatic plays for the triangle. There will be some more plays to come, some more videos to be released. No more triangle ones as of yet right now. But do stick around, have a look at those videos as well, because they will give some really good options for other play ideas. Okay, so I'm going to play it through one more time. Remember, this play is characterized by wing to corner for a shot on the opposite corner. All right, and that is auto 4.